Welcome to This Explainer. We see it literally everywhere online right now. Everyone is just desperate to build that next flashy viral business. But what if the actual secret to making, say, $3,000 to $10,000 a month is actually incredibly boring? Because it turns out the secret to consistent, reliable cash flow, it's rarely flashy. Today, we're diving into 10 totally unglamorous side hustles that are quietly generating thousands of dollars every single month. And honestly, the best part? A lot of these require absolutely zero prior experience to get started.
So look at this. We all kind of have this dream, right? Becoming the next massive influencer, or maybe a crypto millionaire. But constantly chasing those glamorous trends, it totally distracts us from how real wealth is actually built on a daily basis. The reality is usually just simple, often boring, repetitive businesses that solve everyday problems for everyday people. There's no fancy lifestyle required here, no luxury cars, and absolutely no viral videos. We're talking about simple services that just get paid again and again because they provide actual real-world value.
Here's a quick look at our agenda for today. We're going to cover renting what you have, profiting from dirty work, selling convenience and automation, creating digital cash flow, and then we'll wrap it up with the final lesson.
All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, renting what you have, which is all about passive income from existing assets.
So think for a second about the sheer earning potential of just empty space. If you have a driveway, a garage, or even an unused parking space, you're literally sitting on an income-producing asset. In busy cities, commuters are totally desperate and will happily pay you every month just for the peace of mind of having a safe place to park. Depending on exactly where you live, just one unused space can pull in anywhere from $100 to over $500 every single month. You aren't manufacturing anything, there's no product delivery, you're literally just renting out the concrete.
And building on that exact same concept, people are always going to buy way more stuff than they actually have room for. Whether it's storing someone's furniture during a really messy move, or holding on to seasonal gear like skis, motorcycles, and boats, your unused garage or small warehouse is their absolute perfect solution. Renting out your space for these specific types of items creates this highly predictable monthly payment. And the best part? Once their stuff is moved in, it requires almost zero daily effort on your end.
Okay, moving right along to Section 2, profiting from dirty work. It is time to embrace the unglamorous.
So, pressure washing absolutely disgusting garbage bins or, picking up pet waste from someone's yard. Sounds pretty gross, right? Well, that is exactly why it's a goldmine. Most homeowners will gladly hand over their money to avoid doing these chores themselves. Just a basic pressure washer can turn 20 smelly bins into a few $100 in a single afternoon. Or think about window cleaning. By charging a reoccurring fee to visit homes and office buildings, you build a super predictable monthly income. Look, it's not glamorous at all, but like the saying goes, your bank account doesn't care if a job is boring. The people running these incredibly unsexy businesses are often quietly pulling in 6 figures a year.
Let's dive right into Section 3, selling convenience and automation. Because as we all know, time is money.
Take a super high-value convenience business, like a laundry pickup service. Busy professionals absolutely despise doing laundry. If you can handle the pickup, the wash and fold, and the delivery, you aren't just selling them clean clothes, right? You are literally selling them their weekend back. And because you're giving them back their precious time, you can charge premium prices. Customers in this specific space value reliability way more than just finding the lowest cost. So, if you do a great job, this type of business easily spreads like wildfire through word of mouth.
Mobile car detailing follows that exact same logic. People love having shiny, clean cars, but they completely hate sitting in a dingy waiting room for 3 hours on a Saturday. So bring the shop directly to their driveway. Offer a basic wash, interior cleaning, polishing, and ceramic coatings, and you can comfortably command premium rates. We're talking anywhere from $100 to $300 per vehicle. You deliver a spotless car right to their doorstep, and I guarantee those happy clients will almost always turn into repeat customers.
Now, if you're the kind of person who prefers automation over manual labor, you really need to look at vending machines. Securing a spot in a school, a gym, an apartment building, hospital, or an office space essentially puts your income on autopilot. The real secret here? The location matters about 10 times more than the actual machine itself. Just one profitable spot requires maybe a weekly or bi-weekly restock of snacks and drinks, and boom, it generates steady, continuous cash flow for you while you're fast asleep.
All right, Section 4 is all about creating digital cash flow. The whole concept here is simple. Build once, sell forever.
Seriously, the ultimate leverage in business is building something once and selling it infinitely. Professionals out there are desperate for tools that just save them time. Think things like sleek invoice templates, professional resumes, ready-to-go social media layouts, complex Excel tracking sheets, or even digital planners. You can design one of these on a random Tuesday, upload it to an online marketplace, and it can literally sell for years. There are creators out there earning thousands every single month from pure digital downloads. And the best part is, there's absolutely no physical inventory or shipping involved.
Okay, but if we are talking about the absolute, undisputed king of boring but highly profitable side hustles, we've got to talk about local lead generation.
Think of this like being a digital real estate developer. Here's how it works. You create a really simple website targeting a local service, say roofing in Austin or plumbing in Seattle, and you work to rank it on Google. When local customers call the phone number on that site looking for help, you automatically route those leads over to an actual local business, and then you charge them a monthly fee for bringing them those customers. By building a portfolio of these sites just one time, you basically become a digital toll booth. You're generating thousands every month, and you never even have to pick up a hammer or climb a roof yourself.
And that brings us to Section 5, the final lesson, where boring absolutely equals bank. So what's the absolute biggest takeaway from all of this today? Stop chasing flashy trends and start actually solving problems. Because the vast majority of people totally ignore unglamorous work so they can go chase viral fame, the competition in these boring spaces stays incredibly low. And when competition is low, but the demand for everyday problem solving is super high, all those profits are left entirely on the table for you. Boring businesses truly do create the most exciting bank accounts.
So, I'm super curious. Which of these unsexy, boring side hustles surprised you the most? I really want you to think about how you could take just one of these totally practical, unglamorous strategies and actually start building real, predictable income this very week. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I really hope this